again, tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again with another video. Okay, people, let's get this thing going now. Can Federer regain the #1 spot while he's on vacation trying to figure things out? Okay, people, this is easy video. Of course he can. This is easy. This video is not going to last more than 3 minutes. People, y'all can do the math. Federer is only 100 points behind Nadal. Nadal got to defend 4,500 points approximately at during the clay court season. I think Nadal has to defend I think it's Barcelona. That's for 500 tournament. That's 500 points that he could lose if he don't totally win that. I think it's Madrid. And I'm trying to think of the other one, man. What's the other one? Got to defend Barcelona. That's 500 points. He got to defend Madrid. That's a Master Series. That's 1,000. And he got to defend. And he got to defend Monte Carlo. That's another 1,000. And then he got to defend the big French Open 2,000. Man, he got to be perfect. People, listen. I mean, just listen. If somebody came up and say, Magic Man, I bet you $1,000 Nadal, Federer won't regain the #1 spot on vacation while he's on vacation. And also, I bet you 1,000 points Nadal would go perfect and defend all of those. I bet the 1,000 straight up without any odds. And that's going to be hard. Y'all see how hard it was for Federer? Look at Federer. He couldn't even defend the 2 Master Series, the Indian Wales. I mean, he was close with that. He was just 2 match points away, but he still didn't do it. And he wasn't even close with the Miami. So, man, we talking about Nadal got to defend 2 Master Series, a 500, and the French Open, a major. Man, that's going to be all. I mean, he could do it. I mean, could he do it again? But I'm saying with Nadal's health issues and considering he's been off and his level tripping just like Federer's level is tripping, I mean, I would probably bet against it. I mean, yeah, I mean, would it surprise me? I mean, is Nadal, I mean, the greatest clay court player of all time capable of doing it again? Having a perfect clay court season? Yeah, he could do it, but I don't think he'll be able to do it. Man, that's hard, man. All the pressure of being able to do that. So, yeah, Federer can regain. And see, there are a lot of scenarios with this, people. This could happen here. Nadal could possibly win the French Open, but Federer could regain the #1 spot before. See, here's the deal. Even if Nadal won the French Open, if Nadal lose any of those 3 tournaments that I just mentioned, it doesn't matter. Even if he won the French Open, which is more important, he would still lose the #1 spot. Federer would still regain the #1 spot. So, yeah, this is going to be, man, this is going to be easy for Federer. But you know what, people, I was thinking, I can tell you, I don't even have to check on this. I don't think ever in the history of tennis has 2 players in the same year been able to become #1 by default, by not even by being on vacation or laying off. I don't think that's ever happened in tennis where a player did what Nadal did, laid off, didn't play the Indian Wells in Miami, and became #1 because the other player, Federer, other player was not able to defend it, or do what Federer is doing, laying off the clay court season and hoping that Nadal doesn't do well so he can regain the #1 spot just laying out on a beach with his wife and his kids. I can tell y'all that's never happened, that 2 players became #1 by default like that. So that's really interesting here. But back to the question, can Federer regain the #1 spot? Yeah. And way before the Wimbledon, he could regain it during the mid-April, just in a couple weeks. or 12 days, 13 days, whenever the Monte Carlo starts here. So yeah, he can regain it easy, just doing anything. So Nadal did it to him, so Federer is going to try to do the same thing to Nadal. Okay, people, tennis preacher, prophet, psychic, signing off.